Hey everybody, happy Thursday evening. So I've been having lots of conversations today, and there is a theme that has continued to come up throughout the day, and that is people kind of having anxiety about the new year coming up and trying to decide what diet to do, what's going to be best for them, feeling a little defeated because things they've tried in the past have not worked. And, you know, it's understandable to have anxiety about what diet to pick because, you know, failing sucks and nobody wants to fail and feel like crap. And so I'm not here to promote any certain type of diet. Honestly, through my nutrition school, it's very individualized. There is not one diet that fits everybody. It's really what is best for you that you can stick with long-term and create a lifestyle out of. Now, what I do want to share with you that is consistent on why most diets fail is because we typically feel like crap. We lack energy, we don't sleep well, we are grouchy, we're irritable, all of those things when we typically diet so that we don't stick with it. So I'm going to share with you some reasons why that happens. And I'm watching these guys work out here. I'll just give you a quick... Neil's training Jack in our home gym here. Jack, this is his 9th day working out, and he's kicking butt.
He is kicking big butt.
Give some hearts to Jack, because he's been super consistent, and we're really proud of him.
Every single day.
Yep. All right, so enough about Jack. All right. For now. Okay, I am going to set this up right here, and I'm going to share with you guys why diets fail. And hang on, because I talk with my hands. Hey, Carrie. Okay. I like to talk with my hands. Okay. I would love to see some likes and some hearts if I start hitting and saying stuff that sounds like you. Okay. So first of all, most of us decide, okay, I feel like crap. I can't get in my clothes. I need to make a change. I have no energy, all these things. And so we decide to jump on whatever diet is popular at that time, or what we think we've heard or whatever. So we always, Sunday comes around, we meal prep, we get excited, we've got our plan for the week, we have all of our meals laid out, we're like ready to go. Monday hits, we're like, man, this is great, I'm doing all right, I did my workout. Tuesday, we're sore, we're like, oh, okay, I gotta do my next workout. But by Friday, we're like, okay, all right, I did all right. So we get through the weekend, and the weekends are tough, right? Because they're out of our normal routine. We're running around with the kids. We're doing things we don't normally do. We're going out to restaurants and socializing. I will say it's definitely our hardest time is the weekend to stay on track. So you finally make it through the weekend, all those birthday parties and cakes and whatever. You meal prep again on Sunday. Now you're going into week 2. And typically now, by week 2, right around day 9 or 10, you feel a little grouchy. You're starting to get irritable. You are really kind of not loving this process anymore. And now the weekend has come around, your second weekend. And maybe some of you have a lot of willpower, and you've made it to that third weekend. But I want to hear if this has been a weekend that you would eventually come up against. The weekend comes around and you're like pissed off, annoyed. Everybody else is eating pizza and burgers and wings and having cocktails, and you're like feeling like you're being punished because you don't feel great. You feel like you're suffering and not loving this process at all. And you finally say, screw it, I'm going to have what I want. And you blow it the rest of the weekend. And then what do you say come Monday? I'll start all over again. So the problem is this. If you feel great on something, you'll stick with it. You're more likely to stick with it if you feel great and if you get results. Most diets will give you results. Short term, they will give you the results. But if you start feeling like crap, you're not going to stick with it. This is why diets fail. The media, advertising, we have been brainwashed that it's just about calories. It's only about calories. And so what we do is we we reduce our calories to lose weight, and we typically increase our exercise, right? That's not any rocket scientist stuff. That's what we do. Now, I want you to think for a second. When you take a label on something and you turn it around and it has the RDA, the recommended daily allowance, and it's usually based on 2,000 calories. So those are the nutrients in that product based on an average 2,000 calorie a day diet. Now, some are good, some are like, here or there. But here's the thing. Most of us, especially women, we're not eating 2,000 calories a day if we're dieting. We're reducing our calories. And if we're a guy, it's probably we're eating a lot less than your body needs. So we're saying, okay, body, I'm going to give you less calories. But the problem is because diets don't focus on quality of nutrients and vitamins and minerals and all of the things we need to repair and perform and have energy, we're taking the calories down, but subsequently we're taking the nutrients down as well. So we're robbing our body of both the calories and the nutrients. And we can get by short term on little nutrients, which is why that first week isn't so bad. But come that second week, we're starting to run out of steam. And our body's like, man, I need more nutrients. You're taking the calories away from me. You're asking me to do more, and you're giving me less to go with. Nutritionally, so few diets talk about nutrients. They all talk about calories. And so the trick to being successful when you're dieting is to have a way to lower your calories, but supercharge your nutrients, power pack the nutrients. But it's a challenge because if you're thinking, okay, salads have a lot of nutrients, all these things have so many, you don't want to eat 5 salads a day. You'd be eating all the time and you'd be bored with what you're eating. So it becomes tricky to really have your system have low calories and a ton of nutrients. And that is why most diets fail. And if you're taking, say, vitamin supplements, a lot of the vitamin supplements that you take are not recognized as a whole food. So you may say, okay, I'll just take a 1-a-day vitamin. Problem is it's synthetic. So your body doesn't recognize it as a whole food, and although it absorbs some of it, a lot of it's going to be wasted. The best way to get your nutrients is from a whole food source so that your body recognizes it as a whole food and absorbs it and uses it as energy. And when you do that, when you find you're able to do that, you have more energy, you sleep better, your body repairs from your workouts better, you feel amazing, you don't feel deprived, your cravings go away. All cravings are your body's way of saying, I need more nutrients. We manifest that as a craving. So if you're giving your body what it needs in those nutrients, a ton of them for a few calories, that's where you're going to be successful, regardless of what diet you do. Always think, how can I get the maximum amount of nutrients for the least amount of calories? And for me, it's my superfood shake because it's 180 calories and it gives me everything and it's a whole food, so my body absorbs it. Plus it gives me probiotics, digestive enzymes, anti-inflammatory, markers to help me keep healthier and boost my immune system. So to me, I build everything else in my day around my meal, around that, because that's giving me the most mileage. That's like my insurance for the day, that I'm getting exactly what I need, and then I build my meals around that on whatever diet I'm doing. So that is why diets fail. You want to be able to get your nutrients up if you're going to subsequently cut your calories. But think about this too. I'll leave you with this last point. It's not even necessarily if you're thinking I need to diet. Our body needs nutrients regardless, day in and day out. Most of us, I said in my video yesterday, most of us are not getting the nutrients we need, even in a best case scenario, because we're cutting our calories and we're still not getting the nutrients we need. So to me, for me, my shake is insurance that I'm getting what I need, and then I build everything else around it. All right, guys, whatever meal plan you choose, just make sure you're getting those nutrients in. I do offer meal plans, portion control, workouts, supplements, pre-workout. That's what he's doing, all kinds of stuff. So, but I wanted to give you guys that value on why diets fail, and hopefully some of this resonates with you, and you'll feel way more confident in what you do in the future and know that you can succeed when it comes to your goals. All right, guys, have a great night.